Welcome back to the channel, everyone. Today is episode 28 of the Push to Top 100, and in this video, I'm going to be showing you guys how I reached rank 4 in the world with my RC Charged Dragons army. So this is the army that I'm using right now. I'll link this army in the video description if you guys want to go and try it out. How it works is you have 11 invises with your RC. You just take out most of the value in the base, you carve out the core, then you send your dragons on one side, you send your queen and siege barracks on the other side, and you use the Ice Hound and the Ice Block spell to tank as much damage as possible. So this is a pretty interesting army. You guys should really go and try it out. It's really, really strong right now. And let's get into the attacks. Hope you guys enjoyed the video, and I'll see you guys in the first hit. This one, it's Destro, actually. He's another YouTuber. We want to reach into the core for the town hall here, and then we can split our drags just like we said in the previous one. We can also probably reach in for the monolith here. So I'm just gonna start my RC on this wizard tower here, and just have her path into the middle. We can do some redirects if she needs it, but we'll just stay patient with this, see what happens, and don't get too greedy with our fox. Let's see. On 7, we place the next invis. We're just gonna be patient. Alright, RC's going in. Wow, she takes a ton of damage, but luckily we have the health recovery from the haste vial, so we're able to save her here. Just gonna be really, really safe with our placements here. Not gonna risk anything at all. I think she's... Ooh, nope. Just gonna... just gonna play it safe. Just gonna play it safe here. I really cannot afford having my RC die, because that would really mess things up here. And we're going to have her go and take this air defense on this side. And we can start our queen on this side. Send the dragons on the other side. Let's see. Let's pop this air defense on that side. No need to watch out for sweepers or anything like that. We're looking good on that. Use 2 Inferno Drags on this side to clear the funnel a little bit for our dragons. RC actually stays alive. Wow. Okay, that's kind of funny. But, alright, let's pop the Ice Hound now. So that it can just go in. Tank some traps. Maybe we can freeze it up as well, depending on where it sits. Maybe in a high air, like right here. Look at all the value that it's tanking right now. Minion Prince, 2 multi-archer towers, a lot of value over there. And then we can pop the Eternal Tome now. Do the big damage over here. We'll put the Headhunter on the bottom to support the Queen as well, and we might even be able to swag this Minion Prince ability. We're not going to do it though. Don't want to risk any fails here. It's just not worth it at all. And yeah, this is going to be absolutely crushed. Sorry, Destro. This is not your lucky day, I guess. Yeah, it's going to be crushed, guys. And we pull all the air traps in the end, but that doesn't really matter. Next base right here, this is a double rage style. Typically how I do this is I enter into this side here. I path into the core, take out both of the spell towers. Let's see if we can do that on this one. It's looking a little bit rough, honestly. I don't know if there's clear pathing here, but we might be able to. I think if I redirect on the Expo and the air defense, we'll be able to make it happen. So let's start on this side. We're starting on the archer tower side because obviously we'd rather get an archer tower than a cannon. Let's do this. Redirect her in for the mono. Oh, she's not going. That's really, really bad. Okay. Cool. Alright, so our RC's on the outside now. That's fine as well. I guess this is kind of the random aspect of dragons, which is why most people play roots. But I think just right now with the current meta, it's so... Alright, we can do this. Redirect her in now for the core, which is great. We'll quake this area up. Wow, she's being so stubborn. Can she go in, please? I really want her to take some value over here. Perfect, getting the rage. Let's get this scatter shot, maybe. No, archer tower. Still decent value here, I guess. It's not exactly what I wanted, but it's alright. Let's pull the CC to the top here. We can poison the furnace, and we'll use a Valkyrie to take out the, what's that called? Ice Golems, throwing our dragons on this side. We're entering into the Town Hall. That way we can queen on this bottom side, hit the sweeper, hit some other stuff on this side, take out the air defense early. Let's do this. And we can warden through the area over here. The freeze from the Ice Hound is going to do a great job letting us delay our warden a little bit here. Let's use our warden soon. Let's use it right now. A lot of dragons getting really low over there, so it's worth it to use that. Make sure everything stays alive. We can use the Minion Prince on the back end. And let me start with the cleanup actually, because we're looking a little bit tight on time because we messed up our RC walk so badly. We can Minion Prince through the back right now. Let's do that. And then, maybe what I can do is throw in this Inferno Drag up top, and then we can use it with the Ice Block spell to tank the Monolith. That will be pretty good value here. Let's use it just like that. We tank the Monolith shots, and we should be able to clutch up here. This is a really bad attack, but somehow we were still able to clutch it up because we're, you know, we're being adaptable here. We're making everything happen. Yeah, this is going to be a triple. Actually, it's not even that close, to be honest. We still have a bunch of drags alive, still have Queen, still have the Giant. This is crushed, guys. We were able to turn a really bad RC walk into a nice hit here. This is a pretty popular base, I would say. I've seen it a few times in Legends. I think I hit it yesterday, actually. But because the two Fire Spitters are facing the opposite direction, we want to enter behind those two. And there's a hook tower here. We can probably do the hook trick to pull our RC into there. Let's start our RC on this bottom side right here. Gonna push her into one of the Fire Spitters, hopefully. Maybe take out the Town Hall. We'll see where she decides to go here. Because there's not too much damage off the rip right here, we're going to run a single cycle on the Fox. Try and get some good value here with that. Alright, she's going down. That's fine. I'm thinking we do this. Redirect our RC into the Town Hall right now. And we just double cycle for now. Keep our Fox alive. Do a little bit more damage over here. And alright, Town Hall goes down. CC's pulling our troops, our RC, which is fine. We actually don't need to use the hook trick because our RC is just going into the core here, taking out the hook by herself. So that's perfect for us. She's going to take out this multi-inferno as well, and we'll see where she decides to go after this. She's going for this over here. Maybe we can have her take the furnace as well. That way we can use the poison spell on something else. Alright, that's really great here. Let's do a queen right here. Fortunately, the giant is going up. That's a little bit annoying because we kind of want the giant to tank for the queen. But it's not the end of the world. We'll throw in the rest of our drags on this top side right here. Can pop the freeze over there for the Ice Hound. We're using the Ice Hound pretty much just to tank, get a lot of good value for our dragons here. I'll send in the baby drag there. Maybe we can hold the poison or something like that. Alright, and yeah, this should be pretty good here. Not too much stuff on the back end, so we're looking pretty solid here. When our drags start splitting up a little bit in the front, maybe right about now, let's pop the Warden ability. Minions taking out the scatter shot on the backside. We can start a little bit with cleanup. There's nothing on the back over here, so we can just get our things in over there. And honestly, there's nowhere really to use this poison. I guess we'll use it on the king over here. Not really anything that we can use it on, so yeah, that doesn't really matter. Alright, our Minion Prince is not really in a good spot right now, unfortunately. This might be a time fail here. Just because, dang, yeah, this is really bad. Unfortunately, not really anywhere that, I don't even know what went wrong. Maybe the giant going down. I was trying to aim for the air defense, even though that didn't even make any sense at all. I did not need the air defense there. Yeah, this is going to be a time fail, guys. I don't know what I'm doing. First hit. Maybe not good to do my hits early. But I guess it happens, and yeah, we'll see. Hopefully we can clutch up the rest of our attacks. I think this is going to be decently high percent at least. We'll try and snag a 90% or above here. Maybe a 95%. That would be really great. As long as we're able to stay consistent with the rest of our hits, we should be okay. Dang, that's really unfortunate. This is very popular base. So just going to do the same plan that I always do. I want to get into the core here, take as much value out over there as possible, and then we send our drags on one side and send the queen on the other. Gonna just start our RC in this corner right here. We can do a quick redirect into the middle, maybe on the Rico cannon. Okay. But with the Tesla's pulling our RC out, we'll have to be careful about that. We'll see where we can do this redirect. Let's just do one more invis here, and then we can do the redirect now. Just gonna go in. Going the right way now. And I want to make sure I invis this because I want her to continue going up to the mortar instead of going down to this bomb tower. Alright, great. Now we can pop the haste vial in the core right now. Get a good amount of value, taking out a bunch of defenses in this area. Hopefully these 2 fire spitters get taken out as well. Ooh. Ooh, RC's going the wrong way here. Wow, that's not good at all. Alright, let's do an arrow right here. Get that out of the way. Lure the CC down to the bottom side here. We can use a headhunter to come and take that out. Let's do this. And send in the rest of our drags on this side right now. And the Inferno drag up there. Pop the ice spell right there. And we'll poison the CC as well. Hopefully this giant can step up, tank for our queen a little bit. Maybe take out some of those defenses as well. Would be really, really great. We can start with the funnel up top with that baby drag over there. And the Icehound's doing a good job freezing up a lot of key defenses over there. Queen's still working on the bottom. And when our troops turn in towards the Town Hall, we pop the Warden ability. Pop the Minion Prince on the Town Hall as well. Alright, now we can use the Warden ability here, take away some of that damage. And when our Minion Prince turns around, we'll have him pop as well. Let's use the Minion Prince now. Alright. It's looking decent. Still have a bunch of drags alive up top. Still have the Minion Prince alive with the Phoenix, so we should be able to go power through the rest of the base. We have to watch out for this corner Tesla here, but we can't really take that out with anything we have, so we just gotta hope that the dragons have enough power here to finish up the base, and it looks like that's going to be the case. Had a pretty solid Warden ability and Minion Prince ability here, so not bad here. Gonna be another gonna be a triple. We did not triple the last hit, unfortunately, but that's alright. And as long as we're consistent with the rest of our hits, we should be good to go here. And this one's actually crushed. This is actually pretty crushed. Nice. Alright, this base right here. Max from Dizzy. I don't know what happened. I unfortunately don't have my ice block spell here. That's pretty unfortunate, but we're going to hopefully be able to clutch up our hit here without that. I'm thinking what I'll do is I'm just going to enter into the monolith here, and then whichever side my RC goes, I'll send my drags opposite into the rage tower. So let's just do that. Alright, sending my RC onto this top side over here. We'll use the Quake pretty early on, just soften up some of these defenses over here. And we can just switch to a double cycle. Let's pull the CC to the other side here if we can. Not really trying to risk, RC getting pulled over there, or getting pulled by the CC troops or anything like that. RC's taking out the furnace here, which is really great. She's going to go down to the left side, which is totally fine. She might actually be able to snipe the town hall here, which is really, really good value. We'll see if she goes for that. Yeah, she's going to go for it right after the... Oh, never mind. I just jinxed myself. That's alright. It's not the end of the world. She doesn't go for the town hall. We'll have her take the mortar. We'll have her take the archer tower over here. And yeah, that's pretty decent value for us on this side. Can probably drop an Inferno drag to start with the cleanup over here. Just gonna take that out. We'll use the queen on this side. We'll drop the ice golem and the drags in up top here. And hopefully we should be able to pass through into the raid tower. We'll warden through that area. And then we can see where we'll use the Minion Prince. Probably just somewhere on the backside. Let's use this to support the queen over here. Dragon's still looking pretty solid right now, so I'll hold off on the warden. I want to use it. Let's use it now, so they heal up a little bit more from that as well. Let's use the baby drag over here to support the dragons, and we can just Minion Prince ability when he turns around on that air sweeper right now. Let's do it, hitting everything there, and I think this is going to be a triple, and we're able to swag that one spell that we were missing. We got to make sure we don't make that mistake again. check our army comp before we do our hits, because if we hit a base with a hook tower or it's like super close, it'd be really unfortunate if we miss the hit because of our army comp. So this is gonna be a triple, but we gotta make sure we fix that right now. Nice. I don't know, is this Max like the pro player Max? I don't really follow esports, to be honest, but I know there's like a pro player whose name is Max. I'll have to check this guy's profile after. I don't know if it's the same guy. But yeah, this is pretty crushed as well. Even without the ice block spell, you're gonna easily take this base out here. Pretty lucky with the draw as well. No invis base or anything like that. All right, next base right here. Really, really common base. We're going to hit it the same way that we always hit this style of base, which is we enter into the middle right here. We take all the value in the core of the base, and then we split our drags and our queen opposite of that. So let's just start RC right here. This side is definitely really, really baited with the double bomb towers as well. Um, but as long as we're able to get 2 Fox cycles here, we're getting decent value with our Fox, and we can just immediately switch to a double cycle, maybe get some value with the Fox doing some extra damage as well, which is pretty good. We'll have her skip this area right here, quake this as well, and we can just pop her haste vial as well, because I know that she's not gonna take significant, or she's not gonna just path off completely right now, because this area is so dense with defenses that can pretty easily predict where she's gonna go. Okay, she actually decides to go to the side. I'm really jinxing myself with my commentary today. I was going to say that it's pretty easy to predict, but it turns out she has other plans. But it's alright, we're still getting very, very good value in this area over here. We're picking up the Rage Tower, so we might have to change up our plan a little bit. Instead of going into, or splitting our drags, we might, let's see, we might just go into the second Rage Tower. Let's see, alright, we can hit one of the air sweepers just like that. Send our queen onto the top side right now. We'll put the eye drags down to clear a funnel for our dragons here. Then we can just send the drags into this rage compartment right now. We'll poison the furnace. We'll use a Valkyrie, and I'll use the headhunter to go and take out this enemy queen here. Rage tower went off. We can wait a little bit on our warden ability. Let's do that now as everything enters into this high damage area. We're looking pretty good right now. Unfortunately, I didn't catch the Ice Hound. I would have frozen that up, but when the Minion Prince turns around, let's do Minion Prince ability right now. We'll add a Baby Dragon on the outside, maybe take away a little bit of the damage, and we'll see where we can use this Ice Block. Maybe let's just use it right now on the Giant, tank a lot of those defenses for a bit, so our Queen and the Super Minions can take that out early, and we'll just drop the rest of the cleanup here. This is pretty good. Nice hit here. Definitely going to be crushed here. Our plan didn't really go exactly how we wanted it to go, but we were able to adapt how we approach the space, and it's going to be crushed. So that was very good. King, yeah, I mean, I don't know. Nothing left here to stop us at all, so it's going to be another triple. All right, next base right here. Interesting base. Hook tower, so we definitely want to take that out, and we can kind of do the same approach, I'm thinking, where we enter into the top side here. Whichever side our RC goes, we can just drop our drags onto the other side and meet with our queen on the back side on the town hall. This way we're doing a very even split on our troops, so we don't run into any time issues. Gonna just start our RC in this top corner right now and try and path her into this compartment. This is a lot of high value damage, or defenses over in this area. So we're gonna just double cycle right now. I think the Fox is gonna die anyway, so it's really not worth it to risk anything here. Let's pop the haste now, and we can redirect her in, because I think she's gonna go out right there. Have her take this hook tower and monolith out right now. It's gonna go to the right bottom side. That's pretty good. Have her take out these buildings in this area. Let's start our queen on this side, because this is going to be the narrower side. Okay, RC's being a little bit stupid right now, but alright, and we'll have her go in for this archer tower. Next, let's see, we're going to try and hit this, we can maybe funnel this top side a little bit so our troops go the way that we want them to. We're going to try and hit this air sweeper. Fortunately, I missed, but it's okay. I didn't really need that. Let's do drags up top right now. We'll delay the Ice Hound a little bit, since it's just going to walk ahead like crazy, and that doesn't really help anyone. We'll use the Ice Block here. to freeze up the giant. We can put in the Headhunter to support over there, and we pop the Ice Hound right now. We can use the Warden ability soon. We'll see where we can use that. Maybe we use the Baby Drag somewhere. I'm not sure. Let's just hold off a little bit. Pop the Warden now. This is a decent amount of damage. Is there a Furnace? Yeah, let's poison the Furnace right now. Some Drags and Minions coming up at the top side here to take stuff out. We can pop the Minion Prince ability when he locks on to something valuable over here. I don't know. He's not really looking in the right direction right now. Alright, let's pop the Minion Prince now. It's not the Town Hall, but it's still a pretty decent value. Should be able to clear through the rest here with our dragons. Let's see. Queen's still up here. Yeah, this is looking like a triple here. A little bit closer. I think RC was going off to the right side a little bit more. I kind of wanted her to go inside, but the redirect I don't think was very effective there because the bomb tower still pulled her out. But it's fine. Gonna be another triple. That's what matters at the end of the day. Alright, and the last one. We hit this base already. The max base. So we're gonna do the same approach. Let's just start RC on the top side right here. We have an extra ice spell here, so we really shouldn't mess this hit up. So let's try not to make that happen. Quake everything right here. One more Fox cycle, and then we'll just switch to a double cycle here. RC is actually going the opposite direction. She was going down before, but it looks like she's going to go up now, which honestly, it doesn't really matter. Let's pull the CC to the side just like we did previously. Actually, no, she's going down. Okay, that works too. We'll have her go here. Maybe we'll have her redirect inside. Maybe take the Town Hall as well. Let's see if we can make that happen. No, I'm not going to get greedy. Let's just try and take this Rage Tower over here with the Multi-Inferno. That's pretty good value as well. Very nice. Alright, starting our funnel on this top side right here. Gonna send the Queen here, take out those double air defenses. Okay, we don't actually make that happen, but it's fine. Dragons up top right now. We can Ice Block in this core area, tank all the damage right there. 2 multi-archer towers, Town Hall, Scatter Shot, all the damage being tanked right there. That's really, really nice. Let's throw in the Baby Dragon on the bottom here, and we can use the Warden ability soon. As the Town Hall starts targeting, we'll use the Warden ability, because right now, the ice is doing really good. We'll poison this Minion Prince on the back end, and now we can use the Warden ability through the Town Hall. Hopefully no time issues here, because we're sending the Queen with the dragons. There's always a risk of time with this approach. We just have to be careful about that. Let's pull the king to the side. We can use a Headhunter to take him out a little bit quicker. And actually the king is pulling some drags up there, which is going to be good because that means we'll have some extra cleanup on that side. Looking good. Yeah, this is going to be crushed, guys. All right, well, pretty nice day. I mean, we had a 311 day today, I think, or 310. I'm not exactly sure. We'll have to check. Very unfortunate. I probably should have warmed up a little bit, but that first hit that we did wasn't good. I don't know what order I'll have the hits in my actual video, so if you guys are watching and the order doesn't really make any sense, then that's why. But I usually try and put a nice attack first so you guys can see something that's a little bit more overkill. Alright, and we're currently rank 4 in the world. Really, really nice. So yeah, hopefully you guys enjoyed this video. I'll link the army in the video description, and I'll catch you guys in the next episode.